Have you ever opened social media for just 2 minutes and then suddenly you realized 30 minutes were gone? You open the app to check just one message, but somehow you watched 10 videos, read random comments, checked notification and forgot why you opened the app. Sounds familiar, right? This is not only your fault, because modern social media is not just designed to show you content. It's designed to capture your attention, hold it and bring you back again and again. So the real question is not only why do you use social media so much? The bigger question is social media using us?
What I want people to know is that everything they're doing online is being watched, is being tracked, is being measured.
Hello everybody, how it's going? Today we're going to talk about something we all experience every day. Social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, different platform, different design, different communities. But behind the scene, there is one common goal. Keep your attention. Because in the digital world, attention is extremely valuable. The more time you spend on a platform, the more content you see. The more content you see, the more ads you may watch. And the more data the platform can collect about what you like, what you skip, what you search, what you react, and what keeps you watching. So social media, it's not only an entertainment system, it's an attention system. And once we understand this, our relationship with social media starts to look in a different way. Let's start with one simple idea. Most of the social media apps are free. You do not pay money every time you open the app. You do not pay to scroll, you do not pay to like, comment or watch videos. So how does this platform become some of the biggest companies in the world? Because the real product is not the app. The real product is attention, your attention. When you watch, scroll, pause, like, comment or share something in the platform, you are giving signals. These signals helps the platform to understand you better. Exactly what makes you laugh, what makes you angry, what makes you curious, what makes you stay. And once the platform understands your attention pattern, it can show you some content that keeps you inside the system. This is exactly why you may open social media for one simple thing but end up staying much longer than planned time. Because the app is not passive, it consistently learning what can hold your attention. Now let's talk about the first hook, which is notification. And notification looks very simple. Just one sound, one vibration, one red dot, one message preview. But psychologically it's very powerful because it creates curiosity. Who messaged me? Who liked my post? What happened? What did I miss exactly? This is called the habit loop. First time there is a trigger, then notification appears, and then there is an action. You may open the app, then there is a reward. Maybe it's a message, maybe it's a like, maybe it's a comment, maybe it's something interesting. And because the reward is not always the same, you keep checking again. Sometimes the notification is important, sometimes it's meaningless, but your brain still learns. Maybe this time something interesting is waiting. That maybe is what pulls you back again and again. Now comes another powerful design, infinite scroll. Earlier, when you read a newspaper or watch TV, there was a clear ending point. A page ended, a program ended, a chapter ended, but social media does never end. You scroll, the new content appears. You scroll again, the more content appears. There is no natural stopping point. That means your brain does not receive a clear signal of saying, okay, that's enough. Short form video makes this even stronger. One video is only 15 seconds, 30 seconds or 1 minute. So your brain says just one more. But after one more, another video starts, then another, and suddenly small pitches of time become an hour. This is why short form video is so powerful. Each video feels too small, but the system around it is huge. Now let's talk about the real engine behind the social media, the recommendation algorithm. The algorithm is not just showing random content, it watches your behavior. Which video did you finish? Which video did you skip? Which post makes you stop? Which topic makes you comment? Which creator did you follow? And then it tries to predict what you watch next. This can be useful. For example, you are learning programming. The algorithm can show you helpful coding videos. If you're interested in fitness, it can show you workout tips. If you like science, it can show you educational content. But there is also a problem. The algorithm is not always trying to show what is best for your life. It usually trying to show what keeps you engaged. And what keeps us engaged is not always what makes us better. Sometimes useful content keeps us watching, sometimes anger keeps us watching, drama keeps us watching, fear keeps us watching, comparison keeps us watching, controversy keeps us watching. So the algorithm may learn not only your interest but also your emotional weakness. And this is where things became serious. Social media understand one thing very well. Emotion capture attention. A calm or balanced post may be helpful, but an emotional post often spread faster. Something shocking, something controversial, something that makes people angry, something that makes people feel insecure, sometimes that creates debate. These emotions create reactions. Reactions create comments. Comments create more visibility, and more visibility creates more engagement. And engagement tells the algorithm, people are responding to this, show it to more people. This is why sometimes your feed may feel stressful, even when you open the app for entertainment. You exactly didn't search for stress, but the system found what makes people react. And the reaction is very valuable for the platform. That is why controlling attention is not only about time, it's also about emotion. There is another hidden cost, which is comparison. On social media, we usually see the edited version of other people's life, their best photo, their best success, their best travel moment, their best business update, their best relationship moment. But we compare this with our normal daily life, their highlighted reels versus our behind the scenes scenery. And this can quietly affect how do we feel about ourselves. We may feel behind, we may feel less successful, we may feel everyone is doing better. But the truth is, social media rarely shows the full picture. It shows the selected moments. And when selected moments became standard, real life can start feel boring. This is another way attention became emotional. The platform does not need to force us. It just keeps us showing content that makes us compare, react, and return. Now, let's ask the big question. Are you still choosing what we consume? Of course, we open the app, we tap the video, we like the post. So yes, we are making choices. But choices happen inside an environment designed by someone else. The feed is designed, the notifications are designed, the scroll is designed, the recommendations are designed, even the buttons, color, placement, all are designed. So our choices are real, but they are guided. And this is the important part. The algorithm does not need to control you completely. It only needs to influence what you see next. Because what you see next can influence what you think about. What you think about can influence what you feel. And what you feel can influence what you do. And this is how attention slowly becomes our behavior. So, what should we do? Should we delete every social media app? Not necessarily. Social media is not only bad. It helps us run. It helps us connect. It helps creators to share ideas. It helps businesses to grow. It helps people to discover opportunities. The problem is not using social media. The problem is using it uncautiously. So the first step is awareness. Before opening the app, you may ask yourself, why am I opening this? Am I here to learn something? To replace someone? To publish something? Or just escaping from boredom? Second, remove unnecessary notifications. Not every app deserves the permission to interrupt your mind. Third, create stopping point. For example, watch only 3 videos, then leave. Reply to message and close the app. Post your content and exit. Fourth, clean your feed. Follow people and topics that improve your mind. Unfollow things that constantly create stress, comparison, or useless distractions. And finally, protect your deep focus, because in modern world, the ability of focus is becoming a superpower. So social media is not just a place where we watch content. It's a system that competes for our attention. It uses notification to pull us back, infinite scroll to keep us moving, short videos to remove stopping points, algorithm to predict what we watch, the emotional trigger to make us react. Again, social media is not automatically evil. It's powerful, and powerful system need cautious user. So the real question is not should we use social media or not. The real question is Are we using social media with control, or social media slowly controlling our attention? Because your attention is your life. Where your attention goes, your time goes. Where your time goes, your habit goes. And where your habit goes, your future goes. So protect your attention. Because in digital age, attention is the most valuable thing you have. See you in the next video. Take care. Thank you.